So here we are on another video, and this video is about basically what am I doing other than chemo and radiation. So a lot of people I imagine are wondering, so what are you doing? Are you just walking away, continue on with life and just kind of pretending that you don't have cancer and hoping for the best? No, I'm not. I've made a number of significant changes. I'm following along with a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is from Chris Beat Cancer, and he has a very helpful website that outlines his diet, a lot of different things. I've been reading different books and things. So basically what I've done is I've become vegan, as you've heard before. Not 100%, 95%. I'm trying to eliminate all the meat because that's the only craving I have. It's strange. I was a sugar fiend before, but that's not what I crave anymore. It's a little bit of meat once in a while. But I'm 95% there, so I'm eating lots of raw fruits and vegetables, and I'm using no flour, no sugar, and I'm doing lots of juicing. So every morning I juice about 30 ounces, and I drink in a day about 30 ounces or so of carrot juice with beets, ginger, celery, turmeric, fresh turmeric, and cucumber, and green apples, and I make about 30 ounces of that a day, and I drink that every day throughout the day. I also have a concoction in the morning that I drink, which I'll go through in further details, one and another video, and I'll show you exactly what it is. It's not a nice tasting drink. I don't drink coffee anymore in the morning. Instead, this is my drink in the morning. It's a big glass of I do some teas like a green tea and a thistle milk tea, or some other different kinds of teas that help with cleansing. And then I'll add in there some different supplement powders. One that I've gotten from the wellness clinic that tastes awful. I add a vitamin C supplement. It's from a plant. Again, I'll go through it. My mind goes blank when I'm in front of here. And then this other supplement that has a bunch of good antioxidants in it. I squeeze a juice of a lime in there. I put in a couple tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And what else do I put in there? And then also squeeze a clove of garlic in there. And I stir that all up. And it doesn't taste very great, but I just suck that back. And then I have a lot of other different supplements. I'm probably up to about, I don't know, 25, 30 supplements a day, or in one session there. I do it. Some of them I do twice a day. Some of them I do once a day, and some of them I do 3 times a day. And again, on another video, I'll go through my supplements that I have, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. So those are my daily supplement plans. So I eat in the morning. Sometimes I'm eating oatmeal, sometimes I'm not, depending on how I'm feeling, because I don't want to lose any weight. So since I've been out of the hospital, I basically haven't lost any weight. I've been sitting at right about 165, so I haven't gained or lost, but I am definitely continuing to lose fat, and I'm getting leaner, which isn't a terrible thing. So I'm losing body fat. And so the last few weeks now too, part of my routine is I've been going to the gym every day, and I do some weights. So I do a little cardio on the treadmill or the stepper for about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll do about a half an hour to 40 minutes of weights. Careful not to strain my abdomen area, because I'm not supposed to pick up more than 5 to 10 pounds for the first 4 to 5, 6 weeks, where I'm past that now. But it still is very tender, and it's the full recovery is about 3 months, so I don't want to go crazy and don't want to tear anything in there. And so I do that. But along with that, I do in the morning, I get up, a little later after I get up, part of my routine is I'll sit on my stand on my vibration machine and do, with some weights, I'll do some flies and some curls and some squats and various exercises, and I'll do that for 10 minutes. And shaking on that shaker, it's supposed to be good for your lymph nodes and help clear your lymph nodes out, and hopefully move the cancer along for me and take it out of my system. A lot of people like to use the rebounder, which is one of those trampolines that you can stand on, and they're smaller ones and you can jump up and down on. I was considering that, but I found this vibrating machine for less money, and I was kind of advised, being 56 years old and your joints, it might be better for your joints than the rebounder. Either way, I'm not sure, but I've got the vibrator. And so now and then I do that again in the evening. I'll do another 10 minutes of it, and it's quite impressive though. Besides, apparently when you do exercise, it doubles it up or triples up the workload. And I do find after I'm on it for 10 minutes, my legs feel a little bit more like spaghetti. So it is it is doing something. So, and then along with that, I'll eat 3 meals a day, varying the quantities, because they have, with the surgery, the Whipple surgery that I have, they removed my gallbladder, they removed part of my stomach, and they've removed my duodenum, which is my lower intestine. So getting used to my new stomach system and being a vegan has been a little bit, it's an experience to try to get over. But we're coming along good. The side effects of the diet I found, for the positive, is I have no more dandruff anymore. I've had always a crusty head in the summertime, especially being in the sun, and I've had dandruff, where there's none of that now. My skin is beautiful, is perfect. I have no blemishes or nothing anywhere. I have no joint pain whatsoever, and I'm leaner and I feel really great. So another thing that I try to do is some days, I've always been someone that takes a nap in the daytime. This week I didn't get as many naps in, depends on how busy I am in the day, but if I can, I will take an hour-long nap, which is where I may sleep or I may just kind of end up laying there meditating. And then what I have tried to do too is go for a walk, or with my electric bike, go for a nice bike ride in the evening and have some nice fun. Because riding a bike, I feel, for anybody, makes you feel like a kid. It just brings skipping and riding a bike, I think, brings your brain back to childhood memories and really makes you feel like a kid. So I'm trying to get out there, because summertime here in Northern Ontario, Canada, in August here now, is in a few weeks, things change dramatically. So you might as well enjoy it while you can. And then I go to bed between around 9 o'clock, and then what I like to do is either read or, which I'm starting to do again, because I've been an iPad fanatic for many years, so now I'm actually starting to pick up books again and reading. And one of the recent books I read that's been very helpful and a very inspirational book that I'd recommend to anybody, and I'll put it in the link below, is Radical Remissions. And it's a book about a woman that has interviewed 1,000 different people that have recovered from cancer, or are survivors from cancer. And a number of them have gone through traditional therapies of chemo and radiation, and some of them have gone through it even twice. And then they've been tossed out at the end to die, basically. And now they went on to do some other different things with diet, meditation, other different things. It's not always the same, but there is a consistency in there. And that's what that book talks about 10 points that everybody has, or most survivors have, that survive cancer, which I will go through in a further video of what those 10 points are. And so I'm reading lately, and then I also then I'll go on YouTube and I'll find a nice guided meditation for sleeping, for different things, for healing, for different emotional things, just whatever strikes my fancy of the title. And some are better than others, and some of them, when you do read them or listen to them, it's just like, wow, it just really hits the spot. And if you do concentrate to get the monkey mind out and just concentrate on the tapes and your body and healing, you can get into just a real beautiful, blissful state, especially if you try to do it every day. And I really truly believe that does help. And then when I do that, I visualize my cancer leaving my body, or going away, or just shrinking, or whatever I can kind of visualize. And I visualize healing in my stomach, and just visualize feeling well and protecting myself from negativity and releasing negative feelings and things. And I think that has been very helpful. And that's another reason why I don't want to put the pressure on doing these videos, because I do find some days I just kind of psych myself out and I get stressed out with doing these videos. And right now I seem to be comfortable and on a roll, and that's what I hope to do, continue doing these. So then I'll go to bed and I'll get up at 7 or 8. If I'll get up at 7 if I have to go have appointments, and 8 o'clock if I don't. And then I get up and I start working on, I try to work on my website if I can, Gear Gadgets and Gizmos, because I've been neglecting that a little while. And trying to get the putting more articles in there, and just trying to, I did recently a big overhaul on it, and so just doing some different things on that. But again, trying to reduce my stress. If I do find I'm getting frustrated, I really make sure I check that out. And so that's basically is my days. And then also what I like to do is go into town also and visit my family. I've been recently separated from my wife, but we have a really great relationship still going on. And I like to go see my kids, and I've been making a point of going out more to see people and what have you, because I think that was part of the problem of having, of why I got cancer. I was isolated. Again, I'm going to go through a video of why I have cancer. So this is a video on basically my daily practice, and we'll do more details on it, and we'll show you some of the recipes, and we'll break down the vitamins. And until next time, we'll see you next time.